Hello Internet, this is JR Cook again, co-founder of BlissPro.com. Last week I kind of made a video about it was kind of a video about kind of who I am, what I do with Bliss Pro. As I said, I'm co-founder of Bliss Pro. I do a lot of behind the scenes work, but the main thing of the video was me and my struggle with weight loss, and how I'm overweight and how that self-image wise and self-confidence wise it's not the greatest, and why I don't do a lot of videos and stuff. And the response to that video was very, very overwhelming. I got a ton of emails. You guys left a lot of awesome comments and encouraged me to, hey, let's do a weekly progress update type thing. And so this is the first video of that. I haven't come up with the name of the show yet, but I will get to that here quickly. So as far as the weight update goes, one of these days I'm going to get like a little image or something go up here that'll show, the update or whatever. I started out 296.3. Today I'm at 295.8. So I lost a half a pound in the last week. That's good. I mean, it's a loss, so it's good. I was expecting more, but that's okay. Especially because earlier in the week, I was down like almost 2 or 3 pounds, but it kind of gained back a little bit. But also at one point I was up like 4 pounds and it went back down. So there's this huge fluctuation as I guess my body's kind of getting used to, the diet and things like that. So I'm hoping that once it gets to a place where it stabilizes a bit, you'll start seeing a decrease. So I was talking a little bit about the diet in that video and how I was going with this Paleo Diet. And the Paleo Diet, I didn't really explain too much what that was. You can find a lot of details about it online. But basically anything that a caveman back, thousands upon thousands of years ago could eat, you're allowed to eat. So we're looking for things that don't, no grains, because grains weren't introduced until later as a superfood. So it's a very low carb diet. There's no dairy product, no cheeses and things like that. Lots of vegetables, lots of meat, not a lot of red meat, mostly like pork and chicken and things like that. And so no sugars. So the food is a little bit different. And we went with, me and my wife went with this company. It's here in Kansas City called Evolve Paleo Chef. And what they do is they cook this food for you, and then they put it in these little containers, and you take it home with you. And you just pop it in the microwave, eat it. And the reason why we did that is because we're too lazy to cook. And that's actually one of the problems we got to where I'm at today. I'm not blaming it on my wife. We only got married like last year. I don't like to cook, so that's why I'm like I am today. Anyway, I wanted to show off this. And this is, you can't really see it because it's still in the container, but this is beef stroganoff. And I don't know if you can read that. Maybe beef stroganoff. Can't really read it now. Anyway, it's got beef sirloin, onion, mushrooms, red wine, dry mustard, salt, pepper, olive oil, and then a paleo sour cream, which the ingredients in that are cashews, cedar vinegar, lemon juice, salt, broccoli, and mung bean noodles. So it's a paleo take on beef stroganoff. So I'm actually, haven't tried this yet. Really looking forward to it because it looks really good. But yeah, the difficult thing that I've been having though is with that paleo thing. Like when I go to log my food every week, I'm trying to keep track of calories. They don't have any calorie information anywhere on their food. I have the ingredients, but I don't have the calorie information. So I've been kind of having to do some guesswork. And they explain why on their site. They say, well, you're eating healthier. We don't believe that calorie counting really works, so we're not going to give it to you because, I don't know. It kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? I still feel like I agree I'm eating healthier food. It shouldn't matter as much, but it is what it is. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about is each week I'm going to kind of talk about an issue, and then I'm going to ask you guys, how do you solve for it? So, as you all know, holiday, we had Christmas. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. We have New Year's coming up. There's going to definitely be some partaking in alcohol. I am not a big drinker myself. I drink like 3 times a year. New Year's Eve, Dragon Con, BlizzCon. So, my drinking involves like 2 or 3 beers. That's it. So it's not going to affect my diet that much. However, on holidays, a lot of times you go out to your families and friends and you eat and they have tons of food. Because as humans, we love having gatherings where we have tons of food and tons of bad food for you. And my question to you guys is, how do you handle that? How do you just indulge and regret it later? That's a possibility. Do you watch what you eat? Do you bring your own food? I know some people that do that. I don't. And I'm just kind of curious how you handle gatherings like that. And so leave a comment below. Let me know. Or email me if you don't want to make it public. Or send me a tweet at Eldorian. And so I'll tell you how I kind of handled it. Is my mother-in-law has a huge meal, tons of sweets or whatever. I went up there and I got a few of my favorite things. I got some ham, I got some mashed potatoes and noodles. I got some baked beans, some things like that. I got my plate, decent size, and I didn't go for seconds. Normally I would, seconds, thirds, and I had a couple pieces of some of their desserts, like little pieces. I had a piece of fudge and I had a cookie. I didn't eat any of the pies or other desserts. So that's kind of how I handled it. So I'm curious how you guys handle it. To end the show out, I kind of had an idea. I'm still looking for a name of the show, like Blizz Pro. I don't know. Weight update. Something, like Blizz Pro Healthier Gamer. Blizz Pro. It doesn't even have to have Blizz Pro in the name. I don't know what I want to name it. And I had one good suggestion, but I ended up not going with it. So here's what I decided is I want to run a contest. And I have a couple prizes here from SteelSeries, who sponsors us quite a bit and a lot of things. So I tend to get some things from them that I can give away here and there. First of all, I have this Heroes of the Storm SteelSeries mouse. It's awesome. It's pretty cool. If you've ever used the Diablo 3 mouse, it's basically the exact same thing. It's a Sensei series. In fact, I use the Diablo mouse myself. I actually use this mouse at work. I actually use a Diablo mouse at work too. I love SteelSeries mice. So this is like $60-$70, I think. And then I have a SteelSeries mousepad. Heroes of the Storm themed as well. In fact, I can show you this exact one because I am using it. It looks like this. So all you have to do to enter is leave a comment in the YouTube comment section here and give me an example, name of the show. Throw out some ideas. And if I pick your idea, you win. Easy as that. I will try to do winter next week. If not, it'll be the following week. So yeah. Anyway, so that's my update. I lost half a pound this week. Gonna try to lose more soon. My goal is to lose 10 right now, by the end of January. So we're on pace for that. And hopefully we continue going down that path. So, I don't know. Let me know also if this is the right kind of update that you want, or if I should do something different. So anyway, see you guys next week.